Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Trust the Process. I am your host, Martin Bugaj, and I'm also a body transformation coach, owner and founder of Martin Bugaj Online Coaching and creator of the Transform 6 program. Transform 6 is my flagship online body transformation program designed specifically for CEOs, executives, and high performers who want more than just a fitness plan. It's built to completely transform your body, your health, and ultimately your life, without guesswork, without quick fixes, and without sacrificing your career or family commitments. And here is why that matters. When you operate at the top level in business, you can't afford to waste energy on ineffective fitness strategies. You need a system that works with your lifestyle, a structure that delivers results, and accountability that guarantees follow through. That's what we do every single day with our clients around the world. Now, in today's episode, we're going to flip the script. We're not just talking about how to achieve a body transformation, but why most people fail when they try. And more importantly, what you can do to guarantee that your transformation doesn't. I don't just want to talk about transformation in theory. I want to bring you behind the curtain of real conversations I've recently had with high-performing professionals. People who are ambitious, successful, and disciplined in business, but still struggling with their fitness. And that's the key. Most people don't fail because they're lazy, unmotivated, or undisciplined. They fail because the plan that they're following was never built for their life in the first place. Think about it. What works for a 22-year-old influencer living in the gym will not work for a 52-year-old CEO running a company, managing stress, traveling and raising family. The context is completely different. I'll walk you through the 5 biggest mistakes that cause transformations to flop. I'll share insights from real conversations I've had with executives recently, and I'll show you exactly how to avoid these pitfalls so you can achieve sustainable results that last. So let's dive in. Let's talk about the illusion of progress. The fitness industry is designed to actually sell you programs, not results. That's why so many people fail, and that's why so many people fall in the trap of cookie cutter meal plans, 8-week shred programs, detoxes, or extreme challenges. It feels like progress, but it's an illusion. And here's the reality. I recently spoke with a high-level executive who has tried nearly everything. Diets, insane training protocols, quick fixes, HIIT training, you name it, he's done it. He's disciplined, he's worked hard, but he's frustrated because the results never last. Why? Because the plan wasn't built for his body and his lifestyle or his goals in the first place. This is the illusion of progress, working hard but spinning your wheels. The effort is there, but the system is broken. The approach is not right. And that's why we need to shift the perspective. Health isn't a side project or a hobby. It's an investment. Just like in business, you expect ROI, you measure progress, and you stay committed long term. So here are my top 5 reasons transformations fail. Number 1, no clear outcome or identity shift. Most people start with vague goals like I want to lose weight, but vague goals create vague results. One of the guys I spoke to recently said his best shape was around 190 pounds, but he's been chasing that for years without structure. He's not really after a number. What he wants is the identity shift, to look and feel like a high-performing CEO, both in the boardroom and outside it. That's the missing piece, clarity. In business, you've got KPIs, quarterly goals, and a vision. In fitness, you need the same. Not just weight target, but clear identity of the person you're becoming. Leaner, sharper, more energetic, more confident. Number 2, poor energy and focus equals inconsistent execution. And the number 1 reason people fail isn't lack of motivation. It's energy mismanagement. On one of my calls this week, it was with someone who admitted he's leaning on energy drinks just to get through the day. Can you imagine? A CEO is completely reliant on energy drinks to get through the day. That's not a time management problem. That's an energy problem. And if you're crashing mid-afternoon, struggling with focus, or waking up tired, you're not going to execute consistently, no matter how strong your willpower is. The fix? Nutrition and recovery strategies that stabilize your energy, balancing your blood sugar levels, getting quality protein and micronutrients in, sleep hygiene that actually allows your body to recover. Think of food as fuel. If your energy system is unstable, your performance in the gym and at work will always suffer. That takes me to number 3, no system or data-driven approach. That's a big one. And here's the truth. You cannot improve what you don't measure. I spoke with someone who's been training for years, 5 days a week, lots of effort, but no structured training, no structured tracking, no progressive overload, no nutrition data, and guess what? No consistent results either. I mean, what do you expect? Imagine running your business without knowing your numbers. No P&L, no revenue tracking, no forecasts. You wouldn't last a quarter, right? Yet people try to run their health this way every single day. And they get to their 50s and 60s and they're surprised that they cannot shift the excess weight, or the energy is absolutely crashing, or the doctors are prescribing medication, and so on and so forth. The solution is data. Track your workouts, track your recovery, track your nutrition. And listen, not obsessively, strategically. This is how we make informed decisions and create a true business plan for your body. In order to make educated decisions moving forward, busting plateaus, we have to have data. Data doesn't lie. And what gets measured gets managed. The same way you guys do in business, it's the same way we do with our transformations clients. Number 4, ignoring recovery and stress management. It's another common pattern I see. People trying to out-train their stress. More is not better. I had one guy tell me that he was pushing harder in the gym, eating less, and still not seeing results. The issue wasn't effort. It was recovery. It was elevated cortisol. It was poor sleep, poor recovery, high blood pressure, all working against him. Again, doing more does not mean better. Your body doesn't grow when you're training. It grows when you're recovering, when you're eating properly. And if recovery is missing, stress compounds, metabolism slows, cravings rise, and your body resists change. So what's the fix? Well, for example, recovery protocols, good quality sleep, good bedtime routine, good sleep hygiene, good stress management strategies, active recovery, properly designed training programs with the right intensity, the right volume. You wouldn't ignore rest days, for example, in business. You can't ignore them in fitness. You wouldn't be able to make executive decisions every single day on a very high level if you are absolutely tired. So don't expect your body to operate at the top level 24/7 without rest, without recovery, without the right nutrition, without tracking data, like none of it. That takes me to number 5, which is all or nothing mentality. Perfectionism is one of the most damaging mindsets, and we see it all the time with a lot of guys. Listen, at this level where you guys operate in business, unfortunately, and fortunately, it's a personality trait. I missed a workout, so the week's ruined. I ate off plan, so I'll restart on Monday. I mean, does that sound familiar? I hear this all the time. But here's the truth. Progress is built on consistency, not perfection. The people who succeed don't aim for 100% perfection. They aim for minimum viable consistency. 80% of adherence over 6 months beats 100% adherence for 2 weeks before you crash. Flexibility is strength. Being able to be flexible. Not perfect, but consistent and flexible. That's what we teach. That's what we do. That's how we coach. And once you embrace that, you start building results that actually last. Because that's how you close that knowledge gap. That's how you gain the experience. That's how you overcome certain social situations. That's how you learn how to eat properly for the outcomes that you want and for the goals that you desire. So, what the top 1% do differently, you may ask? What separates the people who fail from the ones who thrive? Well, the top 1% treat their health like a high-performing asset. They simply invest in bespoke, data-driven plans instead of guessing. They focus on energy management as the foundation of their performance. They think long-term. Can I sustain this for the next 10 years? And I'm going to use the phrase from my previous episode when we were talking and comparing fitness to the stock market. They diversify their health portfolio across training, nutrition, recovery, stress, and mindset. We had a client recently who came to us completely drained, frustrated, and plateaued. He tried many things. He got a little bit of success, and he was hitting that wall. He was hitting that plateau. Within 12 weeks of applying a tailored, structured plan, he dropped 15 pounds of body fat, regained sharp focus, and told us, I feel like I'm operating at 120% again. The point is, success isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things consistently with the right structure behind you. So, as always, let me ask you this. Which of these 5 mistakes is holding you back right now? Do you lack clarity on your outcome? Are you struggling with energy or consistency? Do you need structure and data to guide you? Are you overlooking recovery and stress? Or are you trapped in the all or nothing cycle? Which one of these really hits the most? And guys, if any of this resonates, then here is your wake-up call. Stop guessing. Stop hoping for the next random program to be the one. Instead, what you can do is you can try my Executive Physique MOT. What it is a complete review of where you are right now with your health, fitness, energy, and well-being. It covers your sleep quality, your stress management, your diet and eating habits, your training approach, and your performance goals. All you have to do is answer 25 multiple choice questions, and you'll receive a score for each aspect of your life. That way, you can see at a glance which areas you need to focus on to help you perform at your peak while building the physique that matches your career success. You can take that test if you go to www.score.martinbugaj.com/executive-MOT. I'm going to put the link in the show notes. And if you are a high-level professional who's ready to finally transform with structure, accountability, and a proven system, then please book the strategy call with me. And you can do that if you go to www.martinbugaj.com/transform6. You can watch a video that I've recorded for you. You can watch some testimonial videos from a variety of different clients who have transformed their bodies, their lives, their health, etc. And you can also book your free strategy call with me. This isn't for everyone. It's for people who are serious about treating their health like the most valuable investment they will ever make. That's what it is. Guys, thank you very much for tuning into today's episode. If you got value from this, please share it with someone you know who's tired of spinning their wheels and who's tried different things and not really getting anywhere with it, and who potentially is ready to start building real lasting results. I will catch you in the next episode, and have a fantastic day.